Representing the business of boxing, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Mr. Marty.
Thank you. You're far too kind. Thank you very
much. Representing the business of boxing, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Mr. Marty.
Thank you. You're far too kind. Thank you very much.
Representing the business of boxing, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Mr. Marty.
Thank you. You're far too kind. Thank you very much.
Representing the business of boxing, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Mr. Marty.
Thank you. You're far too kind. Thank you very much.
Representing the business of boxing, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Mr. Marty.
Thank you. You're far too kind. Thank you very much.
Representing the business of boxing, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Mr. Marty.
Thank you. You're far too kind. Thank you very much.
Representing the business of boxing, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Mr. Marty.
Thank you. You're far too kind. Thank you very much.
Representing the business of boxing, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Mr. Marty.
Thank you. You're far too kind. Thank you very much.
Representing the business of boxing, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Mr. Marty.
Thank you. You're far too kind. Thank you very much.
Representing the business of boxing, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Mr. Marty.
Thank you. You're far too kind. Thank you very much.
Chef Curry, double salute to Chef. This question is for you, Victor. He used my line. That's good, Chef. Your words, not mine. We do have the right to be suspicious of you, correct? Based on what you said.
Have I not said that myself?
Yes.
In the beginning, when I was working with Nonito Donaire, in the very beginning, there's a video of me walking in the gym, and I said, should people be suspicious of me? And the answer is yes. So,
did y'all hear that? He's telling you to be suspicious of him. Since 2012, his words, not mine, when he was working with Nonito Donaire, he told people, you should be suspicious of me. Why would you say that when you're working with Nonito? Why would you say that people should be suspicious of you in 2012? There's three things that happened in 2012 besides him working with Nonito Donaire. Let me address the elephant in the room. The first thing that happened in 2012 is that Marlon Byrd, the baseball player, tested positive for a banned substance under the snack program with Victor Conte. And I dare anybody to say I'm lying because I can pull it up when I asked him to confirm it, and he did. You said you never had a fighter that tests positive on the snack, but you would agree that there's some controversy around the baseball player, Mr. Marlon Byrd. He was under the snack program when he tested positive, correct?
Yes, he was.
What else happened in 2012 that I asked him about? Oh, Bill Romanowski, a man that Victor Conte was giving the illegal substances to for years, went to the airport, according to Victor Conte, picked up Alex Rodriguez and brought Alex Rodriguez to Victor Conte's office when he was asking about illegal substances. Victor said it was legal performance enhancement that he was asking for as well, but he also confirmed, Victor Conte confirmed, I'll pull it up, I'll pull it right up. You don't believe? He said that he, meaning Alex Rodriguez, did, ask him about this or that, how to do this and that with illegal substances. That's what happened in 2012. That you had some kind of dialogue with Alex Rodriguez. Alex Rodriguez, we all know who he is, great MLB player. To my understanding, in 2012, this is all public record, he came to you, and I don't know if Romanowski brought him to you, but he came to you.
Romanowski picked him up at the airport and brought him to me. Drove him to the snack, yes.
Right. So you did an interview with the Daily News, and they actually quoted you by saying Alex Rodriguez came to you for legal substances, but hypothetically, the topic came up for him to receive performance-enhancing drugs from you. What happened in that situation?
No, he asked my opinion about this one or that one, and these are things that were certain. Back then, there was a doctor that he was with, as well as Tiger with from not Bosch, but yeah, he was with Tony Bosch too. But there was another doctor, Anthony something from Canada, I forget.
Oh, yeah, I know you're talking about.
So we talked about some of these things, but he was not asking me to provide those to him. I guess there was already through testing and other discussion or investigation of him and Tony Bosch. And so he was looking for, what can I do that with legal performance enhancing substances? So did he come? Yes. Did we end up testing his blood? Yes. Did I end up making recommendations to him and providing him with supplements? Yes.
What else happened in 2000? Oh, I remember detail. Andre Berto tested positive for the banned substance nandrolone, the same banned substance that Barry Bonds tested for. If you go back and look at the Netflix documentary, see, I pointed this out on the channel already. Those are the three things that we know, that's public record, that I have evidence of right here, where Victor Conte confirmed that those three things happened in 2012. But in 2012, this advocate told everybody, you should be suspicious of me. Ladies and gentlemen, members of the jury, members of the Roll the Tape film crew, welcome to another episode of Roll the Tape podcast with Manager Marty. I'm your host, Mr. Controversial. I'm your host, Mac Marty. I'm your host, the prosecutor, Marty Matlock. I'm your host, the professor, Manager Marty Joe Clark. I'm your host, the promoter and the preacher, Manager Marty Luther King Jr. I welcome each and every last one of you that are here with me live in living color. We're going to have a dynamite show today. I feel it in the air. We're going to have an awesome show today. I feel it in the air. If you are a hater, a spy, a detractor, I welcome you as well. Because not only did I describe all of the names that were given to me, well, some of the names I did give myself, But there's some other names that people have given me on YouTube and off of YouTube. And let me say this to the person in the chat that said I keep breaking down the same audio. No, I'm not. That audio that you just heard, most of you didn't hear that audio for an entire year. That's not, when I play audio in the beginning of my segments, that's not the same audio that I played in the last segment. I just want to clarify that. Some people off of YouTube call me the king of controversy. Some people call me Mayor Marty, though I am not a mayor. Some people on YouTube, like my man Brian King that's in the chat, salute to him, calls me Kendrick Lamarty. And now that Bill Haney has called me the Walmart manager, Brian King also says Walmarty. So I salute each and every last one of you that's here live and live in color. And those of you that are watching the replay of this live. I mean, it's unfortunate that we have to be here on these type of circumstances where I have to add and include in my title, Manager Marty Clapback. But speaking of Kendrick Lamar, he has a line in one of those diss songs about Drake. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show. He says the N-word, but I'm just gonna say them. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show them. And so I'm popping out and showing today because I'm disappointed, y'all. I'm disappointed, and before I tell you why I'm disappointed, let me first and foremost show my face. See, I don't do a whole lot of talking and not want to show my face like some people do. Some people real comfortable and cozy with the, with the blah, 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 texting on the phone, sending comments. Me, I show my face because I can stand on what I do. I can stand on what I say. And if I'm wrong, I will make amends appropriately. But first, let me double salute my homegirl, Ty, one of the biggest supporters on this channel. She's a supervisor of the Roll to Take film crew and a member of the channel. Thank you for your contribution and your support, Ty. Ty says, for the air fryer and education. And I appreciate you, Ty. Y'all already know how we do. The more support we get through Cash App and or Super Chat and or Super Sticker, the air fryer is going to warm up in this broadcast today. You already know how I am when I wear the hoodies with the hood on. You already know what type of time I'm on today. But we're here now. I have to clap back, and it just has to be this way, y'all. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show them. Double salute to my guy, Jay Mills. Thank you for your support. As always, Jay Mills, and your contribution to the channel. Jay Mills says in the super chat, salute, Manager Marty. Just a little support. I will stay off your chat so that people won't get offended. Hey, Jay Mills, it's all good, man. If you want to provide feedback in the chat, it's all good. No one's offended around here. It's all love. It's all love. My audience have been rocking with me for a long time. So it's nothing personal against you, Jay. I don't know what's going on in the chat. I don't know what happened or what made you say that, but your support is always welcome here by myself and the Roller Tape family. Then I got my guy. He's a member of the channel, supervisor of the Roller Tape film crew with the super chat. He didn't say anything, and that's always appreciated. If you choose not to say something in the super chat, just your contribution and support is enough for me. And I'm talking about to my guy, all things. Now, while we're here, double salute to my man Gary. He's a member of the channel, supervisor of the Road to Take film crew. Man, we got a lot of people in the chat. I see y'all. Yeah, double salute to my guy, Mr. Altruistic. He's also a member of the channel, supervisor of the Road to Take film crew. Y'all know why we're here today, right? Let me. Can y'all see me? I don't like how the light not really shining in. I want y'all to, because sometimes my glasses, because they're so tinted, I want y'all to see my eyes when I talk. So y'all know, you know how a person, when you look them in their eyes, you sometimes with certain people, you can look them dead in their soul when you look through their eyes. You can tell if somebody's being honest and genuine just by looking through their eyes sometimes. Then you can see when people want to look around, they trying to find words to say. That's why when Victor Conte was up here, and any of you can go back on any video that I published while he was up here, not once, but twice, I was piercing my eyes at him. I wanted to hear what he had to say, but I wanted to look in his eyes when he talked to me. And unfortunately, he was telling the truth on some things, but unfortunately, he was being untruthful. Now, we're here because I'm trying to make sure that I keep things as organized as a professional as much as possible. I do a lot of entertainment. Y'all know that, right? I have my voice inflections, my facial expressions, my different characters. All that is a form of entertainment to provide you value so that you can receive the education, right? But every now and then, I have to address people like I'm doing today. There's a link again for the second day in a row. There's a link that's pinned to the top of this chat. Anybody can touch it, but there's one person I hope this time he click it, and I'm talking about my buddy, Mr. Timothy Bradley Jr. Anybody can click it. Join the show. We live. Anybody can click it. Let's talk. Whether you agree with me or not, whether you like me or not, is not the point. Your perspective will be heard and appreciated on this platform. Anybody can click the link at any time throughout the duration of this broadcast. But there's somebody in particular that I reserved that link for. Second time, Tim Bradley. All they got to do, I'm gonna put it up on your screen because my man All Things said it in the chat. Y'all see it on your screen? Hashtag say my name. It's 2025 now. Just say my name. That's all they got to do. And when I say my name, that don't really mean literally say Manager Marty. What I mean by that is any topic that I'm discussing, particularly about doping, anti-doping, Vada, Victor, Conte, snack, or anything else. When you speak on it, I'm like Candy Man. You know, when we was kids, when we was young, and we was told the myth that if you go in a mirror and you say Candy Man name 3 times, he just pop up. Yeah, that's me. On this topic right here, that's me. And then on the flip side of that coin, if you do say my name, like Manager Marty, the actual name Manager Marty, either I'm gonna give you credit because you're using my talking points, or you're using resources from my research I've conducted for 15 years, or you're throwing shots at me. Either way, when you say my name, I'm gonna pop up. And so now we're here today. There's no turning back. We're here. All in entertainment and education. Double salute to my guy, Mr. Altruistic. Thank you for your contribution and your support, Mr. Altruistic. Manager Marty be stepping on ish. LOL. Yes, I do. And Mr. Altruistic, let me let you and the audience and the family members know I'm like that in everything. You see how I am on YouTube? I'm like that in real life. I accomplish goals in real life. I overcome obstacles in real life off of YouTube. I'm controversial off of YouTube in real life. This is no new condition for me. Double salute to my guy, JSUS72. He's a member of the channel, supervisor of the Roll the Tape film crew, right? Oh, we got Raina in the building. We got Ty in the building. The ladies is here. And the reason why the ladies respect me, even though I do all this entertainment stuff and I look so ugly with my facial expressions and all of those things to entertain you, the reason why the ladies respect me is because they know when a man is being genuine and honest. And you can ask any woman in the chat, any woman in your personal life, they will tell you that is nothing like a man providing leadership and knowledge. As men, that's our responsibility. That's our God-given responsibility, whether you believe it, agree with it or not. We have to provide our women with leadership and knowledge. So I bring all that on the show. I bring the macking. That was for the ladies right there that support the channel. I bring the education, the entertainment. I bring it all. I bring all of me on YouTube. I am the most controversial, the most in, how you say that word? Dang, I messed my own saying up. That's why I like going live, because I can be my organic self. I'm the most controversial, the most insulted, the most imitated, but the least paid on YouTube. So all of your contributions, I promise you, they are greatly appreciated. Double salute to my guy one more time in the super chat, Jay Mills. Oh, the air fryer. See, when we start getting the support like this, that motivates me to give y'all that quality content. Jay Mills in the super chat says, here's $2. Looking for little Timmy. Roll the tape. Thank you for that, big dog Jay Mills again. I love this show. I love y'all, man. My family on YouTube, I love y'all, man. I be thinking about all of the members of the channel, my subscribers. We almost at 10,000 too. We almost at 10,000. I think by the next 2 weeks we're gonna get 10,000 subscribers, because that's one of my goals that I wanted to accomplish when I first got on YouTube. We about to do it based on all of your support here. But we waiting for Tim. I never understand this. You know, I'm having a hard time, Omega Red. Hey, for sure, I'm having a hard time. Marquis in Harlem Hemp, I'm having a hard time. Mr. De La Cruz, I'm having a hard time, right? Hey, Raina, Creole the Traveler, I'm having a hard time. This is what I'm having a hard time doing. Band Up, double salute to Band Up. He's a member of the channel, supervisor of the Rotate Film Crew. I'm having a hard time trying to understand. How can people be on the phone in my comment section, right, saying anything they want? How can fighters, boxers, male and female, have the courage to go inside the boxing ring, not only take punches, but also land punches, but yet don't have the courage to click that link and come see me? We're just having a conversation. Notice how after Victor Conte came up here, nobody want to come see me. Don't nobody want to say my name. How many times have we seen people on YouTube drop subliminal messages? For example, Timothy Bradley. Last weekend, he did a subliminal message about me saying, well, you know, people talking about Snack, and people, stop saying people, you talking about me. Terrence Crawford go on Joe Rogan and say, you know, there's a lot of podcasts that was talking about Snack and Victor. Come on, bud, you talking about me. It's okay. Say my name. What Bill Haney say? Oh man, it's a guy. He went on a Fight Hub. Is the guy that's a content creator. He's the Walmart manager and the manager at Target. Say my name, Bill. These people know who I am, but they won't say my name because they know if they say my name, they're gonna have to click that link and stand on what they say and talk to me. I just want to have a conversation. That's all it is. Champ side, another one. Oh man, everybody talking about roll the tape. These fake managers talking about roll the tape. We know you talking about me. Say my name. Champ side again. Oh man, you know they over there talking about Snack, but they ain't talking about Boots, and they from Philly like Boots. We know you talking about me being from Philly like Boots. Say my name. Blue Blood Sports TV. Oh, Eminem Stan. Yeah, he live in the linen closet with mothballs in it. We know you talk when you say Eminem Stan. Oh yeah, he just a water boy. We know you talking about. Say my name, but they won't, cause you know if they say my name or when they speak on this topic right here, they gonna have to click that link and come talk to me. And I get it. There is a guy that do say my name, and I have to double salute him. Double salute to Fanon. Fanon said the other day that he came over this podcast and this platform right here, and he actually did say Manager Marty, my name. And he said he's learned a lot, that I taught him a lot about the subject matter at hand. When it comes to Vada testing, when it comes to Victor Conte, when it comes to the snack fighters and the protocol. And I appreciate Fanon for that. He a real one for that. You know, a lot of other guys, I'm not going to say their name yet, but before this week is out, I'm going to do a live, and I'm going to call all of them to the front, too. You know, the ones that's hijacking my slogans, putting it in their title, my sayings, putting it in their title. I don't think they're doing it to disrespect me. I think they're doing it out of admiration. But like my man Shaheed El say, like my man P Flame say, you got to associate the source. When you say something that's not original from you, you got to identify the source. That's all it is. Now, I want to play something that I just played in the beginning real quick. It's only going to be 10 seconds. For the new audience that's just joining us, because we got to get at Tim Bradley for a minute. Hopefully after this, Tim Bradley come up here. I mean, dag Tim Bradley. I mean, you a Hall of Famer, a world champion. You jump on everybody else's platform, Tim. You jump on your platform, Tim. Why won't you come over here, buddy? We're buddies. We just want to talk. Let me play something for y'all real quick. This is from the audio I just played. Because my man, double salute. I'm going to put both hands up for this. Double salute to my man, Chef Curry. Because when Victor was here, he asked this question in Super Chat. And I wanted to confirm something while we start on Tim real quick. Chef Curry, double salute to Chef. This question is for you, Victor. He used my line. That's good, Chef. Your words, not mine. We do have the right to be suspicious of you, correct? Based on what you say.
Have I not said that myself?
Yes.
In the beginning, when I was working with Nonito Donaire in the very beginning, there's a video of me walking in the gym. And I said, should people be suspicious of me? And the answer is yes.
You heard that, Tim Bradley? Y'all heard that, Devin Haney fans? Y'all heard that, Terrence Crawford fans? Or any other snack fighter that you a fan of? Y'all heard that? That's Victor Conte. That's what he told me. That's what he said to me. Should people be suspicious of me? Yes. He said it in 2012, and then he came up here in 2023 of December when he was talking to me, and he said people should be suspicious of him. So now that people are being suspicious of him, what's the problem? What is the problem? If people are suspicious, I told y'all about a phone booth. Go and look at your screen real quick if you can. I told y'all about a phone booth that the snack program works. It works. I told Victor Conte his protocol worked in his face when he was here. And he agreed with me. Okay? Now, how did we get here today? And then we're going to make Timothy Bradley eat his words. We got here today because Tim Bradley, he actually was in my comments section just yesterday. Oh, yes. You see that short that's in the right-hand corner? When I said Bud call, I published that on a 60-second short. Tim Bradley never clicked the link from the other day when we was live to come up and join me so we can talk, have a conversation about this topic. But he made sure that he went in my comments section, and this is what Timothy Bradley said. What does this prove? Take it to court. And he did a laughing emoji. I'm just trying to figure out what he mean by that. What does what prove? That Terrence Crawford called Victor Conte? What does he mean by that? That's why I want him up here so I can ask him so we can have an understanding. He said, take it to court. And he laughed, the laughing emoji. Take what to court? See, I'm a type of man like this. If I say something on social media through, like, if I comment on somebody's channel or anything, and somebody needed clarity from me and they invited me to their channel, depending on who they are and what they're about too, because a lot of people be playing mind games. But if they are really genuinely, seriously want to talk to me, I would literally jump on their channel. I would click the link, holler at me. Hey, Chef Curry is in the building. He's in the chat. Double salute to him again. He's the one that did that super chat. And I don't know if he heard me give him the salute, but he's in the chat. He did that super chat that y'all just heard again. But I would jump on a platform if they're credible enough. I mean, I'm not talking about just jumping on anybody's platform, because some people do just want to get clicks and views, or they want to start controversies, but they really don't know what they're talking about. They don't have any knowledge of the subject matter, so it does me no good. They have to be a willing participant in the learning experience as my audience. So Timothy Bradley says, what does this prove? Take it to court. This is what I responded to Tim Bradley on yesterday. Y'all see it? Here you go right there. Look at your screen if y'all don't mind, if you can. That's Timothy Bradley up the top. What does this prove? Take it to court. Laughing emojis. I responded to him. Bottom of your screen. I said, let's discuss this important topic together, champ. Join me live tomorrow, 2:00 p.m. Eastern Time, 11 a.m. Pacific. I'll drop the link in the chat. That was for today. Okay? This was yesterday. This was yesterday, y'all. And then the other day, looking on your screen again, this is what Timothy Bradley said to me. You have no proof. I hope you get sued. For what? Why? Why you hope I get sued? Double salute to my guy, Jay Mills, in the super chat one more again. Thank you for your contribution and your support. Jay Mills says, still looking for suspended Tim Timberlake. Jay Mills is a funny guy, man. Thank you, Jay Mills. So that's all I'm saying, man. Like, I'm just trying to figure out what you want me to get sued for. All I'm doing is giving my expert opinion, my observation as an anti-doping advocate. Oh, I got to stop saying anti. It's really anti-doping. I'm slow. I dropped out of college. I'm, slow. That's what Victor and them thought. When Rachel sent him up here, they thought I was slow. Okay, so we're gonna run with that. I'm slow. Yeah. So I got a few questions that I want to ask Bradley. One of them really is for real. How can you do all this typing in my comment section, bro, but you don't want to click the link to come holler at me? I just want to have a talk, a dialogue. I just want to know why you hope I get sued. That's all I'm saying. I got some other questions I want to ask you too, Tim. But I gotta wait to ask you these questions, Timmy. But this is my thing, Tim, and I know you're watching, Tim. If you're not watching the live, I know you're gonna watch the replay of this thing here. Yo, man, send me an email or something, man. Okay? Send me an email if you want to set this up and be more organized. If you want to, be more organized with the when you going to come up here. We can work something out. Yeah, we can work it out. So it's more compatible for our schedules. Okay? And I want to put this up because I thought this one was the most interesting comment. This one right here, y'all. Remember we was up here when I said Timothy Bradley checks manager Marty. This was the last live. And look at Timothy Bradley. Instead of him clicking the link to come on up here, he decided to wait till the video was over, or I guess watch the replay or whatever. But this is what he said. This was his comment right here, y'all. Double salute to my guy, member of the channel, supervisor of the Road to Take film crew, Jeremy Austin. Thank you for your contribution and your support, Jeremy. Jeremy's my guy, too. Jeremy said $5. That's it. Some things don't even have to be said, Jeremy. I know that's right, big dog. Appreciate the support, man. Look, get those clicks, Slick Marty. NSAC Nutrition is a hero in boxing. Good God from Zion. I'm not even going to be the preacher today. Timothy Bradley said, get those clicks, Slick Marty. NSAC Nutrition is a hero in boxing. Come on, Tim. What clicks you talking about, Tim? I know Tim Bradley watching this. Tim, you know I'm not doing this for no clicks, Timothy Bradley. I'm the most controversial, the most imitated, the most insulted, but the least paid. You know YouTube shadow banned the channel. You know they're not giving me the views or recording the views I'm supposed to get. I can't even put my own name in the title and get a whole green symbol to let me know that the video gonna be monetized. It keeps saying limited, limited. Some of y'all content creators know exactly what I'm talking about. I can't even put my own name in my own title on my own channel. I go publish a live, right? Let's say if I jump off this live, show y'all I'm shadow banned. I go jump off this live, right? If I jump off this live, when I go into YouTube Studio, right? It's supposed to say alive 3 minutes ago. You know what it says? Live ended 20 hours ago. Because they prolonging pushing the content out, playing with the algorithm. How the live ended 20 hours ago when I just got off literally a minute or 2 minutes ago? This is what I have to go through, but I don't complain. I just come here and give y'all quality content with substance. Because I got a whole Roll to Take family that got my back, that motivate me to get up day in and day out and publish content. It just so happened that it seems like most of my content is about this topic. But every time we hear something about Vada, we hear something about a snack fighter, we hear something about Victor Conte, it just makes me want to drop another video. Know why? Because like my man Creole just said in the chat, we need answers. And that's all I'm saying. Now, since Mr. Timothy Bradley want to say that get those clicks, Slick Marty, NSAC Nutrition is a hero in boxing, I'm going to play something that Timothy Bradley said nearly 2 weeks ago. And you know what this remind me of, y'all? Some of y'all was here when Terrence Crawford said, you can text me anytime, you won't find nothing in my body. Y'all remember that tweet? And don't make me pull it up, because you know I got the screenshot of it when he said it. For some of y'all that don't believe me. Instead of him saying T-E-S-T, remember? Instead of him saying you can test me at any time, he misspelled it by saying you can text me anytime, you won't find nothing in my body. Y'all remember that? How about when Terrence Crawford tweeted and said, I'ma spin the block, not spin, SPIN, S-P-E-N-D, but he said S-P-E-N-D, the block. Y'all remember that? When he was misspelling certain words? Well, here we got Timothy Bradley doing the same thing. And I'm not saying that Terrence Crawford intentionally did that. But I'm saying right here, I know for a fact that Timothy Bradley misspelled snack on purpose. Because we all know in boxing that NSAC stands for what? Nevada State Athletic Commission. And they do not have nutrition at the end of their name. And if you go look at your keypad or your letter pad on your phone, right? Like let's say if you try to pull up a text or the keyboard on your phone, right? You see how far the N and the S are from each other on your keyboard. So we know for a fact that Timothy Bradley did not unintentionally misspell snack. S-N-A-C. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, Tim. And then gonna say nutrition at the end of it. We know you're talking about snack. And then say that snack is a hero in boxing. And I need to know how. Double salute to my guy. Lucky McKinnell's is in the chat. He's a member of the channel. Day one supporter of the channel too. My man, my brother, my guy. Get those slick. He said, get those clicks, Slick Marty. Snack nutrition is a hero in boxing. Come on, bro. We know you miss snack. Stop playing. Stop playing, Tim. Don't insult our intelligence, Tim. Come on the show and click that link, big dog. Cause we want to talk to you, Tim. You a Hall of Fame boxer, man. You know what I mean? And I like Tim Bradley as a fighter. I watched most of Timothy Bradley fights. I remember, I'm gonna go way back when Tim Bradley fought Kendall Hart. Show you how long ago I was watching Tim Bradley. I was rooting for Tim Bradley to get up off the canvas to beat what's his name, Provodnikov. And he did. He got hurt in that fight, but he got back up and did his thing. I was rooting for Tim Bradley when he fought Juan Manuel Marquez. And it's unfortunate now that I have to come on this platform to invite Timothy Bradley, not once, but twice, to come talk to me. I'm talking about in person, join the show and everything. Because he looks like he's very active in my comments section, And on top of that, speaking of Lucky, I got to give credit to my man Lucky. Lucky McKinnell's, who's in the chat, who I just double saluted. He also told Tim Bradley, because he sent it on the and I got the proof of that. My man Lucky sent. He sent Timothy Bradley the invitation and said, Manager Marty wants you to join the show. And Tim Bradley responded and said, thanks for the invite. But he still didn't click that link, though. Y'all see what I'm saying? So now I want to pull up some words that Timothy Bradley said, because I want to educate Mr. Tim. Yeah, I'm going to hold him accountable, but I want to educate Mr. Tim. Because either he's unaware or uneducated, or he's acting like he don't know. But either way, there's some things that he said that I want to talk to Mr. Tim about. Okay? I want to talk to him about, because, hey, he said it. And I'm going to play it because I just find it interesting that, he said some of these things. So give me a second. Let me cue this up. I'm going to have to cue this up because Timothy Bradley says something, and I really don't have to play it because most of you are here the other day when I already played it. But on January the 17th, Timothy Bradley spoke on Ryan Garcia. Some of y'all remember that, right? When he spoke on Ryan Garcia. Y'all remember that, right? Let me see if we can pull that up. We have to pull. We got to pull that up. Hold on, y'all. We're gonna pull that up. We're gonna pull that up, y'all. Don't take my word for it. Roll the tape.
See, the reason why Ryan Garcia don't want that test is because, first of all, Victor Conte ain't got nothing to do with Vada. I don't know what he's talking about. All Victor do is he promotes Vada. He promotes the shit out of it because he knows that they're the best company out there. And if you know anything about the great Margaret Goodman, she's fantastic. Very.
I had to stop it. I want y'all to hear that first part one more time. Y'all ready? All right, listen. This is Timothy Bradley on January the 17th, 2025. This is what he said on his own platform. Don't take my word for it. Roll the tape.
See, the reason why Ryan Garcia don't want that test is because, first of all, Victor Conte ain't got nothing to do with Vada. I don't know what he's talking about. All Victor do is he promotes Vada. He promotes the shit out of it because he knows that they're the best company out there. And if you know anything about the great Margaret Goodman, she's fantastic.
Did y'all hear Timothy Bradley? Let me see if we can do an audio check real quick, get some engagement in the chat. Did y'all hear what Tim Bradley said about Victor Conte? Somebody's telling me I got the wrong link pin to the thing. Huh? Hold on, hold. I have the wrong link pinned up. Is that why Tim not here? Hold on now. Let me see what's going on now. Can't have the wrong link pin to the chat. Hold on. Somebody said, I don't even know what the link is, actually. I thought I put the link to this. I copied the link from this. Oh, man. All right, we're going to do it again. It's not about nothing. Hey, check this out. This ain't about nothing. We're going to make sure you get the link now. Hold on for a second. All right, look at the link right there. It's the same thing I did. Hold on, let me see something. Hold on, I'm trying to pin it to the top here. Oh, come on, stop playing, YouTube. All right, there you go, right there. All right, there you go. I fixed it. Somebody said I had the wrong link up there. All right, that's the right one right there. Did y'all hear Victor? Did y'all hear? I'm good now. All things. Thank you, brother. Did y'all hear Timothy Bradley? I'm gonna play that last piece again. All right, y'all, here we go. Yeah, we don't want no excuses. Link right there. I copied and pasted it the first time. I don't know what happened. See, that's what I'm saying about YouTube. But did y'all hear Tim? I'm going to play it again. I'm going to play it one more time. Here you go.
See, the reason why Ryan Garcia don't want that test is because, first of all, Victor Conte ain't got nothing to do with Vada. I don't know what he's talking about. All Victor do is he promotes Vada. He promotes the shit out of it because he knows that they're the best company out there.
He said Victor Conte don't have nothing to do with Vada. All he do is just deal with supplements. Yeah, he promotes Vada. He promotes the S out of it because he knows it's the best out there. Those were the exact words of Tim Bradley. Now, Tim Bradley, you've been in this game too long, Mr. Bradley. I want to believe in my heart that you just don't know. I want to believe in my heart, Tim Bradley, that you're incompetent. I want to believe that because that will give you some leadway to say what you're saying. But Tim Bradley, I can't give you that, bro. You know the role that Victor Conte has played and is playing and his influence over Vada. Tim Bradley, you know that. And if you don't know, I'm going to tell you now with truth and evidence. So y'all just heard. Come on now, there it is. What Tim Bradley said on January 17th, 2025. You see what Timothy Bradley said to me yesterday in my comments section in the live that I did and put his name in it, asking him to come join me to talk to me. He said, get those clicks, Slick Marty. NSAC Nutrition is a hero in boxing. He really was trying to say snack nutrition, but he tried to play games there like okay. Because you know why? He capitalized the letters. You know you got to press the button twice to capitalize letters on your keyboard. So you can't tell me that he unintentionally, but okay, no problem. He says snack nutrition is a hero in boxing. That's what Tim Bradley said. Now, Tim, you said that Victor Conte has nothing to do with Vada. Well, Mr. Tim, I'm going to have to, fortunately for you, educate you, and unfortunately for everybody else to have a problem with me, I'm going to have to actually give you some truth and evidence now. Because what you said was not accurate. And we're going to deal with it right now. Because we're going to go to what Victor Conte said himself. Let's hear what Victor Conte said himself. And most of you that were here, y'all remember this. When I played this about 6 months ago. When Rachel Donaire went on, I got to show my face. This is a real life situation that occurred that impacted me. When Rachel Donaire jumped on Knockout Boxing 86 TV's channel a couple months ago. Y'all remember that? Some of y'all were here, right? And she jumped on there. We wasn't even talking about her. I didn't even get a chance to really say 2 words, for real. But she saw me on my icon on my picture on the platform, and she jumped right up there. Y'all remember that? Some of y'all was here. She said, Marty, you reported on this when you're trying to say that there's a connection and y'all don't know what the F y'all talking about. Marty, you reported on this when you said it was a connection between Victor Conte and Snack and Vada. And it don't make no effing sense. And that was with her using the expletives. That's what she said to me. And then I did a live 2 days after she said that. And I published what y'all about to hear from our new audience that didn't hear this months ago. The Roller Tape Film Crew members that was here, y'all know what video I'm about to publish, right? See, I had this in the archives 12 years ago. Because I remember when this YouTube video dropped, when Victor said these words. And now I get the opportunity to replay it again and again and again and again and again. Since Tim Bradley want to play dumb and insult our intelligence, in my opinion, and say that Victor Conte has nothing to do with Vada. And so now let's put this up on your screen because I'm a real man with integrity. I'll show you where I get my sources from. Yeah. I don't just take people's content, don't tell you where it's. I'm gonna tell you where it's from. Yeah. Here it is. Let me put there it is. I found it. Bam. And I circled it for you because you know I like doing my homework. Uh-huh. Yeah. This video was published June 20, what's that, 21st, 2011. Y'all see that on your screen? Some of y'all remember this when I played it. But since Tim Bradley want to say that Victor don't have nothing to do with Vada, let's hear what Victor Conte said before Vada was even established. Before Vada was even formed officially as a nonprofit organization in the country of the United States of America. Don't take my word for it. Roll the tape.
Let me interject something here. I'm going to tell you something that we've never disclosed to anybody before, okay? And what we're working on, and we've been working on this, and I'll tell you some of the names because they're already, this has been written about the boxing magazines. Okay. It's Dr. Margaret Goodman. It's Dr. Flip Pomonsky. I'm involved. And there's also another very high-profile anti-doping, world-renowned expert involved. We'll reveal who this is shortly, but he's one of the most credible people in the world of anti-doping. Has agreed to be involved. So, and it's called Vada, and Vada, VADA, stands for Voluntary Anti-Doping Agency. So this is what you're probably reading between the lines here. You know, what have I been talking with Zav about? What have I been talking with Donito about? What have I been talking with Virgil Hunter, the trainer of Andre Ward, about? We've been working on this since September of last year. And we hope to implement in the near future.
Good God from Zion. Lord have mercy. Let me get him off the screen. Did y'all hear that? Hey, band up. They can't up with me, bro. Every time they lie, I'ma drop another video. Every time they don't tell the truth about this subject matter, I'ma drop another video. Every time they say my name, I'ma drop another video. Did y'all hear that? My God, all boxing broadcasts, you ain't gonna find this nowhere else. That's why I'm glad y'all right here. See, content creators don't know this. So they come and they see me. Some of them be in the chat, some of them fall back and don't be in the chat, but they learning silently. And even if they don't like me, they still come over and visit the broadcast because you ain't gonna find it nowhere else. Now, Tim Bradley, you said that Victor has nothing to do with Vada. My God. Harlem Hemp, we here now, brother. We got to talk about the truth now. Bruh, Timothy Bradley, you said Victor Conte has nothing to do with Vada. But here it is. in 2011. Victor Conte said, we've been implementing this and working on this since September of last year. Since September of 2010, they've been working on forming an anti-doping agency. Who is the they? He says it in the interview. If they want me to stop telling the truth and spreading the message to the people, all this can end if one of them click the link, not today, any day, and come talk to me. Any snack fighter, click the link and come talk to me. That's all it takes is one snack fighter to click that link and come talk to me. I'ma stop all of this. But I know they're not going to do it. I believe a Lucky, a P Flame, I believe that they're being advised all things. GMS Vegas sits down. I believe they're being advised all boxing broadcasts. WMS 702. I believe they're being advised. Hey, Brian King, I'm telling you what I believe. It's just my opinion. A flyer frequency, you ain't gonna like this, but I believe they're being advised. They're being advised not to come talk. I ain't nobody but a manager at Walmart. I ain't nobody but a manager at Target. Why they don't want to come talk to me? I just want to ask them a few questions so we can be on the same page. Let's dissect what Victor said. I got time today. Let's dissect his words. Because we want to help Tim Bradley. You know, Tim Bradley said that Victor don't got nothing to do with Vada. Now, Victor, tell us what you did with Vada now. Come on and tell us what happened. Hey, can I say something, y'all? I love entertainment. Oh, let me fix my pillow because you know my back messed up. And don't think just because I say my back messed up, anybody can run up on me because that's not going to happen. But check this out, right? There's something else that they can do. And I said this a while ago. Maybe I should repeat it now. That'll stop all of this. It's two things that has to happen. Number one, first and foremost, a snack fighter that's actively on the protocol. They got to come see me live and come talk to me. And the second step is, which they should have did a long time ago, I got to take my glasses off to say this. When y'all, flip this up so you can see my eyes. I love entertaining y'all. When you see Victor Conte, do like this. Hey, Bill Haney, next time you see Victor, do like this when you and Devin go in that gym. Prepare for the training camp for this fight against Ramirez. Say, Victor, Rachel Donaire, I know you still listening. When you see Victor Rachel, go do like this when you see him. Hey, Tim Bradley, since you want to keep taking up for him, all of a sudden defending him now. Hey, Tim, when you see Victor, because you still live in California with Vic. Okay, cool. When you see him, hey, Tim, when you see him, do like this. Say, Vic. That's all you got to do. Any snack fighter that's listening to this broadcast live and on the replay, when you go in the gym, before you put that oxygen mask on and take other things that he give you, you know, the stuff that he mail out to your house, like he said he mailed out the stuff to Terrence Crawford house, do like this when you see him. Say, Victor, you're making the block hot. You're making law enforcement keep spinning the block on the corner that we put. All I'm saying is tell Victor Conte to That's all they got to do, all things. Hey, Brian, if they do that, I promise you I will stop. J Sir 72 coming through with the super chat. Double salute to him. Appreciate your contribution, man. J Sir says, come on up, Tim, and tell on yourself. All they got to do is stop telling on themselves. But they've been doing it for so long, J Sir. They don't know how to wiggle out of this when they come. That's why they don't want to come see me. I just want to talk. I'm nobody special. I just want to talk. I'm an anti-doping advocate now. Victor Conte said I'm a hey. Victor Conte said I'm a part of it now. I didn't get on YouTube and be a part. I didn't know I was anti-doping advocate. I mean, I did the research, but I didn't know I was going to be on YouTube 15 years later. But Victor Conte said I'm a part of the anti-doping movement. That's what he told me when he was here. Everybody else listened to him. So why y'all keep getting mad now? I'm listening to Victor. When Victor tell you to come to the snack protocol in the gym and get on that calendar, they listen to him. Huh? When Victor told the broadcasters and Mike Coppinger that Andre not going to gas out in the second half of that Benavidez fight, they listened to him. Tim Bradley listening to him. Well, when I listen to him, I get criticized. The man said I'm a part of the anti-doping movement. He said I'm a part of the we. Some of y'all was here, and I got the tape queued up waiting for somebody to challenge me so I can play it. But now I'm living out my God-given purpose as an anti-doping advocate, and they lying on me. And they saying I'm clickbaiting and saying they hope I get sued. I didn't do nothing wrong. Let's break down Victor Conte's words.
Let me interject something here. I'm going to tell you something that we've never disclosed to anybody before.
We never disclosed to anybody before. Let me put this date up on the screen so people can stop lying on me saying I'm making this up. Bam. This was in June of 2011. Before Vada was even established officially as an anti-doping agency in the country of the United States of America. Huh?
And what we're working on, and we've been working on this.
And what we've been working on. We've been working on this. See, he kept saying we. Every time he talks about Vada, he says we. Every time we talk about Marty Goodman, he says we. Every time we talk about Flip Hermansky, and let me respect them, Dr. Marty Goodman and Dr. Flip Hermansky, he keeps saying we. I'm going to play the tape in a minute when I ask him about you keep saying we. But y'all stay right there. I want to show y'all. He keeps saying we've been working on this. We. He's including himself. Come on, Victor. Keep on telling what happened.
And I'll tell you some of the names because they're already, this has been written about in the boxing magazines. Okay. It's Dr. Margaret Goodman. It's Dr. Flip Hermansky. I'm involved. And there's also another very high-profile anti-doping, world-renowned expert involved.
All right. He just now disclosed who the we is. That's been starting this movement. I'll get you the super chat in 1 minute, Jay Mills. Give me 1 second. Let me finish this. He said, this is the we that's going to form this testing agency. That we've been putting something together now behind the scenes that we never disclosed to anyone. Here's the we. Dr. Margaret Goodman, Dr. Flip Hermansky. I'm involved. And there's a world-renowned anti-doping expert who's also involved. You heard him, Tim Bradley? Since you want to keep taking up for him. Did you hear him, Tim? This is what he said. You hope I get sued, but this is what he said, Timothy Bradley. Let's continue. Keep on telling, Victor. Tell us what happened.
We'll reveal who this is shortly, but he's one of the most credible people in the world of anti-doping. Has agreed to be involved. So, And it's called Vada. And Vada, VADA, stands for Voluntary Anti-Doping Agency.
All right. He's telling you what it is now. We've been talking about implementing this for a while now behind the scenes. We never told anybody about it. Now he told you exactly who the players involved are going to be to help form it. And now he's telling you the name of the agency. Let me put this back on the screen because we have a lot of people that's spying on me right now. And they hate my guts. But this is what your man said in 2011 before Vada even was formed. And then he said the name. VADA, spelled it and then told you what it stood for. The acronym. My goodness. Come on, keep talking, Victor. What else?
Mm-hmm. So this is what you're probably reading between the lines here. You know, what have I been talking with Zab about? What have I been talking with Donito about? What have I been talking with Virgil Hunter, the trainer of Andre Ward, about?
I gotta show my face for this part. He dropped some more names. You're not gonna find this nowhere else. I'm glad y'all here this morning and this afternoon. We got time today. The link is still pinned to the top. Anybody want to come up real quick and talk to me? He said, this is what I've been talking to Zab Judah about. Because you know Zab Judah was a part of the snack protocol at one time when he was making his resurgence. This is what I was talking to Zab Judah about. This is what I was talking to Nonito Donaire about. And this is what I was talking to Virgil Hunter, the trainer of Andre Ward, about. So what that means is, I got to show another picture while we're here. Y'all see this on your screen? Go on and read that. Some of y'all seen this last week, but we got to put it out there again since he brought up Nonito Donaire's name. Since he told Nonito Donaire before Vada was even formed that he was going to be a part of this movement to start Vada and be involved in it. Go on and read it. If you can't read it because you might be at work or driving, I'll read it for you on your screen. Donaire will be subject to testing by who? Vada, year-round. That's 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, no matter where he is in the world. If WADA approved sample collectors knock on Donaire's door, he must give them he must give them a blood and urine sample. Nonito Donaire goes all in with 24/7, 365 Vada testing. And this is from snack.com, the website of the nutrition company that Victor Conte owns. Now, how convenient is that? How convenient is that? I'm about to break all this thing. I need another super chat, man. This air fryer need to warm up just a little more hotter. Double salute to my guy, Jay Mills. Thank you for your support and contribution to the channel again. Jay Mills says, didn't Victor Conte already snitch on a few in his last case? Yes, he did. Absolutely. He did, Jay Mills. In fact, Victor Conte picked up the phone and called ABC. Remember they did that special while he was being indicted under investigation? Y'all remember that? Yeah. He called the news reporters at ABC and said, I want to give y'all a live interview, a breaking story. And he went on there and told on Marion Jones, her coach, Tim Montgomery. Oh, he brought all of them down. He volunteered that information. Now, how convenient is it that Victor Conte's the one that came out in 2011, you just heard him, and say that he was involved in helping forming Vada. He told you who else was involved, and he told y'all when they discussed building it and putting it together and making it official as an organization. He said, well, y'all ain't hearing, but he about to say it right here. September of last year, 2010. But in 2012, Victor Conte and Nonito Donaire came out in interviews. No evidence, just interviews, claiming that Nonito Donaire was the first fighter to undergo 365 testing, 24/7 365 testing through Vada. The first one in the history of the sport of boxing. How convenient is that when the guy who's giving them supplements and other things helped form the agency? See, they didn't know this back then. I need another super chat. I promise you I'm going to turn this air fryer up. Continue, Victor.
We've been working on this since September of last year.
We have been working on this since September of last year. So if this interview was published, go on and look at your screen if you can now. If this interview was published, right, in 2011, June of 2011, then that means that we been talking about this. We've been trying to implement this since September of 2010, September of last year. But if you listen to Tim Bradley, he said Victor has nothing to do with Vada. He's not a part of Vada. Has nothing to do with it. No affiliation with Vada. I need another super chat because I know the bills are going to come raking in the more content I got to put out. And we need something to help us defray the cost. And I appreciate the support. I need another super chat because I got another video that I've been holding in the vault. And this is the first time in the history of this channel that I'm going to publish it right now. And we got the super chat we've been waiting for. There's more super chats coming. I know it is. Double salute to GMS Vegas sit downs 144K. Appreciate you, big dog, for your support and contribution to the channel. GMS Vegas says, stand on your square. Truth always comes to light. And that's why I'm standing on my square, brother. It's all about exposing the truth now. We got to deal with the reality of where we are. Now, we got the super chat. It's not over. I gotta turn this air fryer up. We already at 350 degrees. I'm about to turn it up to 450 on this one. I'm about to turn the air fryer to 450 degrees on this one. Watch this. Since Tim Bradley come out saying Victor has nothing to do with Vada. Every time they do something where it involves this subject matter and not come up here and talk to me, I'm going to drop another video. Or just keep on replaying the old ones. Let's hear what Victor Conte said on this guy's platform. Y'all see him. Y'all know who this is, right? The guy that's on your screen. Y'all know who he is, right? His name is in his logo. Y'all see it. Now, when you go try to pull this up, you ain't going to find it because it says video has been removed. But I already saved it and locked it in a vault and then re-recorded it so I can save it as audio. I got it now. And there's nothing they can do about it. The Joe Rogan experience. Y'all remember when Victor Conte went on there after Vada was formed in 2012? Some of y'all might not even know this. You're going to learn it today. That's why I'm glad y'all here. Let's hear what Victor Conte actually did say in that interview he did in 2012. Let me see if we can pull a date up on where I got the audio from this from. Did I put it up here? There it is. Bam, I found it. November the 12th. Excuse me, November the 1st, 2012. I've been saving this for a long time, y'all. I'm glad we got the super chat that we needed, and we have more because I'm about to turn the air fryer up to 500 degrees. It's on 450 degrees now. I need y'all to listen carefully of this. 2012. This is after Vada have been formed now. This is Victor Conte now on the Joe Rogan Experience. Here you go. Don't take my word for it. Roll the tape.
Is it a case of where there's smoke, there's fire? I mean, with all these, like Manny Pacquiao is a perfect example. Manny Pacquiao he's gone through 8 different weight classes. Manny Pacquiao started off, what was he, 106 pounds, all the way up to, what was he fighting, when he fought for Margarito. How big was Margarito? Margarito was like 168 in there. But in there, he was like 168. I mean, that's incredible. To go from 106 to fighting a big guy like Margarito. A lot of people have accused him of stuff. Do you know anything? I'm highly suspicious. I've said this publicly. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind that when you're not subjected to testing, and I think it's been going on for a very long time, including, back in the Philippines. That's my opinion is yes. I believe that he's been doing stuff. So but I want to go back for just a minute to, you were asking about Vada and the aspect of being voluntary. And this is what Nonito is doing now, is he just stepped up, and this is the great thing that's different than USADA or commission testing, is that both fighters, or wherever they're fighting, are going to be subjected to the same testing. Or these guys now, we want a contract, and we're both going to do this testing, and here's who's going to do it. It's going to be Vada, it's going to be USADA, or whatever. Nonito just entered a 24/7, 365. He's in the pool just like an Olympic athlete, and whenever they come, and he's able to do this on an individual basis. So if his opponent wants to do it, great. If he doesn't want to do it, he offered it to the guy from Japan that he fought the other night. The guy didn't have an interest. Okay, well, it didn't have an interest. But Nonito wants to show his fans and lead by example and show his sport that he's the real deal, that he has nothing to hide and everything to prove. So is this under Vada? Yes, it is under Vada. Yeah, you have something to do with Vada? I provide consultation to Vada, and people talk about that. Is there a conflict of interest and so on?
Did y'all hear that? That was in 2012. Victor Conte says he provide consultation for Vada. That was in 2012. He provides consultation for Vada. Influence. But a year prior in 2011, he said, we are forming the agency. I'm involved. We. Timothy Bradley, you still want to stick to your guns and say that Victor has nothing to do with Vada? Or you want to come up here and talk to me? I want to ask you something, Tim. Did y'all hear that? You ain't going to find this nowhere else. That's why I'm so happy that y'all here. Double salute to my guy. He's a member of the channel, supervisor of the Roll to Tape film crew. Andre Smith just walked in the building. I seen his car in the parking lot. I knew he was coming in. He said, I provide consultation. First, he helped form it. Now he's saying I provide consultation. The man is all over the place with Vada. He helped put it together. He helped connect all of the members of it. He helped form it, make it a legitimate agency. Now he's providing consultation, putting his influence, showing them what to do, what not to do, telling them to do this, do that. Huh? He's already claimed that he gave him 40,000. 20,000 for Nonito and 20,000 for Edwin Rodriguez. That's what he told me. And now Devin Haney just entered this 24/7, 365 pool. My goodness. How much credibility at this point do you all believe Victor Conte has? So how can we believe that Nonito Donaire, based on what Victor is saying, enter the pool of 24/7, 365 testing? If he's the one that helped form it. He's the one that helped form Vada. He's the one that provides consultation to Vada. He's the one so-called giving these athletes supplements, according to Terrence Crawford, other things. According to Victor Conte, he told me that he's used several opportunities to give his fighters injections through a doctor that he has on staff there, an orthopedic physician, by the way, in California, giving therapeutic use exemptions. This is what he said. Navigating through the testing procedures, because I made him admit when he talked to me that he helped some of the doping collectors get jobs over there. He said he helped influence a piece of the water code when he talked to Dick Pound. But Tim Bradley want to say that Victor has nothing to do with Vada. All he does is just sell his supplements. All he does is just promote Vada on social media because they got the best test. Double salute to my God, Dante Troel. Thank you for your contribution and your support to the channel. Dante says in the super chat, work day flying by. Keep cooking. Hey, Dante, I want to make sure your day at work is so seamless. By the time this live go off, you be ready to go home from work, brother. Appreciate you, man. I know all things, when people say Dick Pound, it just don't sound right, but that's because it's 2025. You know what I mean? Some people say no Diddy. I don't talk like that, or no homo. We don't do that here. But my point is that y'all hear him. 2011, we helped form it. We. I'm with Vada. I'm involved. I put this thing together. We did this. And he knows how to beat the test. I can't forget that he told us that too. So we have so many things at play here. We have so many elements to address. Number one, he helped form Vada, according to what he said. Before Vada was officially an agency or an organization here in America, Victor Conte's on record in 2011 saying he helped form it. He said he told Zab Judah that. He said he told Nonito this. And he also said that he told Virgil Hunter this, the trainer Ron J. Ward, that this is what they were implementing to put this agency together before it started. That's number one. Number two, he went on Joe Rogan's Experience podcast. What'd he say? Well, I give Vada consultation. Sounds like influence right there. He said the testing is still flawed in that, and he knows how to beat it. He knows how to circumvent it. And he knows all the drugs that are undetectable. These are 5 facts that I just mentioned, and nobody can refute them. These are words that Victor said. We need answers. So come on up, Tim, and explain these audio receipts that we got locked in the vault when you said that Victor doesn't have anything to do with Vada. He's not a part of it. He has nothing to do with it. Come on up and explain this to me. I got some other questions I want to ask you too, Tim, but just to start it off. See, I'm letting the cat out the bag to let the people know all they got to do is hear my words and do the homework assignment I'm giving them. I'm helping you pass the test. I'm actually giving you what's going to be on the test. I'm telling you the answers to the questions, and I'm asking the questions for you to answer them. Giving you the answers to the questions that I'm going to ask you. Then I'm giving you the actual questions before you get here. How easy can I be to make it for anybody to come join me up here? Oh, it doesn't stop there. We got more audio for you. Because my man Dante just made the air fryer jump up to 500 degrees. I got something else I want to play for you. Stay right there, y'all. We about to go home. We about to go home. I'm about to end it. I know it's long-winded. I know I'm long-winded. It's a gift. I know sometimes it's irritating. I'm working on it. Hold on. Let's listen to Victor Conte when he came up here the second time on January the 4th. It's Victor Conte right here, y'all. This is a little small little audio, you know.
Is it in any way dishonest? No, it's as transparent as I can possibly be. I'm here talking to you like an open book. You're a smart guy. You're the prosecutor. Okay.
You better believe you. Okay? Hey, Vic, you better believe I am. Hey, but guess what? You're the professor when it comes. Hey, that's my favorite part. I took my glasses off. Some of y'all was here when I did this. I took my glasses off. I said, you better believe I'm the prosecutor. Now, how does he know I'm the prosecutor? He been watching me long enough, and he been sitting on that hot seat long enough. He know what it was when he can't see me. That's why they don't want to come see me. Because if I can do this to him, Victor, they don't stand a chance. Hold on one second. Let me play that last part. I love that last part again.
So, is it in any way dishonest? No, it's as transparent as I can possibly be. I'm here talking to you like an open book. You're a smart guy. You're the prosecutor. Okay.
You better believe you. Okay? Hey, Vic, you better believe I am. Hey, but guess what? You're the professor when it comes to anti-doping issues, right?
Well, didn't I tell you when I emailed you back? I said, You're the student and I'm the professor.
That's correct.
You know, there's two types of smarts: school smarts and street smarts. I'm street smart in boxing.
Well, guess what, Victor? You're looking at a guy who has a combination of all three. I am book smart, business smart, and you're gonna go
I'm street
smart. I got the suit on to look good. Hey, Vic, I got the suit on today to look good for you. But my street acumen.
You do look good. You do look good.
Yeah, I'm from the streets, but God changed my life around. Quick question of something you said the last time. On this channel, you was in an interview. You talked about something that perked my ears up, and I want to get your take on it.
Sure.
When I asked you about, I think a super chat may have asked you, what are some of the things that Crawford meant when he said the words, and I quote him, I use certain things with Snack that other fighters don't use. You clarified it by saying there are times where you have a surgeon that's on staff that you use to be able to help Terrence Crawford get iron pills if a prescription have to be issued for him. Obviously, over-the-counter iron pills on top of the Snack product. You also talked about going to the board of Vada to be able to clear something. And when you were talking about a prescription, I want to make clear, so I don't want to assume. Therapeutic use exemption, is that one of the clearances that you basically need for Terrence Crawford if his testosterone is low or if his iron is low to get an exemption approved by the Vada administration so that you can do what you do with the supplements? Good God.
Okay, let me say this. I did not ever at any point get a therapeutic use exemption for Terrence Crawford.
Okay.
I have for other fighters. Now we're talking about private medical information.
He said I had with other fighters. Ooh-wee. He told y'all he got therapeutic use exemptions for other fighters. That means that he had a doctor fill out a prescription to say that this fighter's iron is low. So they need a banned substance injected in them. That means he got a doctor to write a prescription to say this fighter's testosterone is low. So they need to be injected with a banned substance. And then he goes to the medical advisory board at Vada. and he provides this information to them with the inclusion of the medical physician's examination results, the blood testing results that he administered, and the prescription of the banned substance that is prohibited, by the way, for the athlete to get injected with by the doctor's approval. And Vada give him the green light to do it. Keep on telling us what happened, Victor.
And that I'm cautious about revealing this, okay?
Yes, there's a HIPAA law.
There have been a couple of times during camp where there have been minor injuries, okay, that have required me to get a therapeutic use exemption from Vada. I guess I can give you a couple names, but
no.
I'm not going to.
Hey, listen. No. We respect HIPAA law, and I understand. I was just. Hey, he wasn't gonna get my channel sued. Hey, Tim Bradley, that one I could have got sued for letting him violate HIPAA law. He want no. Don't name no fighters because it happened on this platform. No. Don't name no fighters. Don't even disclose their medical information of getting a therapeutic use exemption on my platform. You ain't gonna get no lawsuit here. That's why I said nah. But Tim Bradley said he hope I get sued. Asked him because when you said you had to get a prescription approved through Vada for Terrence Crawford, I didn't know.
I've done that in my career here in the last 14 years twice.
What I'm trying to figure out is why does he have to get a prescription for something that Terrence Crawford can buy over the counter? Oh my God. I was going to get off the live, but then I seen my man, my brother in the chat. Double salute to him. Crown Jewel Boxing. And when this goes off, please go support Crown Jewel Boxing TV. He's one of the realest and best content creators on YouTube, bar none. Terrence Crawford has to get a prescription to use other things that Victor told me in the first segment that he can go buy over the counter. Come on and keep telling, Victor. Okay. Fair enough. Because I know somebody, when they heard you say iron was low, different things of that nature. Yeah. You know.
It may be, I might call a doctor. Dr. Monson, Chris Monson, is an orthopedic surgeon that is a part of the SNAC staff. And let's just say, without naming names, but you ask about Crawford, that there may, if there was a sore knee or a sore elbow or something, it might be something like Voltaren gel that you buy on Amazon, okay? But it's not what it is. As long as it's legal, it's what.
Bruh, what you need to call a doctor for? What you got to call Dr. Bonzo for if he could go to Amazon and get the gel right off of Amazon? I'm just asking the questions. Can I rewind that part? Because Crown Jewel is here. I got to rewind that part. Hold on.
It might be something like Voltaren.
Hold on, listen.
And let's just say, without naming names, but you ask about Crawford, that there may, if there was a sore knee or a sore elbow or something, it might be something like Voltaren gel that you buy on Amazon, okay?
Voltaren gel that you can buy on Amazon. Go ahead. What you got to do to get that gel from Amazon? Don't buy it. Don't buy the gel on Amazon. This is how you can get it. Come on, tell us how you get the gel when Terrence Crawford got an injury. Come on, Victor, keep on telling us.
But it's not what it is. As long as it's legal, it's what I go to a doctor and I say, well, what is the best thing that we can do over the counter? So
what's the best thing we can do over the counter? Come on, Victor, tell us, and so Tim Bradley can stop saying he hope I get sued.
There are many different types of supplements. I'm not saying that Terrence had low testosterone. I don't want to disclose.
No, you didn't say he had low testosterone. You said he was low in iron. And then I pulled it up when Terrence Crawford in 2019 went on Joe Rogan's channel talking about he was shadow boxing in a blizzard, 10 inches of snow, when he was preparing to fight Amir Khan. But then he went back on Joe Rogan's channel a month after fighting Errol Spence in 2023 and said he's what? Anemic. You and Terrence Crawford already told us he's low in iron. So you didn't say he was low on testosterone, but you did. Y'all did already. Oh, okay. Come on and keep talking, Victor.
anything about him.
Yeah.
I'm just giving you examples
Yeah.
that, it may be, if we see as an example.
Come on.
So you're talking specifically about when he said, I do other things.
Yeah.
Certain things, yeah.
Uh-huh.
He knows that when he gets the box of some of the stuff is from snack, most of it are snack products, but there's other products in there too.
What is he laughing for? Hey, Vic, stop playing me, man. I couldn't break kayfabe when I was talking. Kayfabe is a wrestling term, right? I haven't watched wrestling in years, but I grew up on it. I couldn't break kayfabe when he was talking to me live. But what he was laughing for? Listen.
Quickly about when he said, I do other things.
Yeah.
Certain things, yeah.
So he knows that when he gets the box of some of the stuff is from snack, most of it are snack products, but there's other products in there too. Okay.
How he get the
these
box?
may be things that we don't sell.
How he get the box though?
We may have found through testing that he needs.
How he get the box?
Or we might sell iron as an example in a hypoxygen form. It's 10 milligrams per capsule.
Yeah.
But somebody who needs a higher dose, a therapeutic dose for the first 6 weeks to try to replete their body stores as quickly as possible before you go to maintenance dosage, I might recommend it at 25 milligrams.
How did he get the stuff?
From a company called Solgar.
I know, but how does Terrence Crawford get the stuff? The stuff that's the snack stuff and the other stuff you send him. You said you sent them stuff. How does he get it if you send it where?
It's a gentle iron that doesn't cause you to be constipated.
I know. Tell us where you send it.
Yeah. So he just saying that, listen, what he does when he gets the box, not everything comes from snack.
Okay.
I'm sending it to him. I'm recommending it to him, but it's not the snack brand. And I believe that's what Terrence meant.
Okay, fair enough. I want to ask you something. Because you've been, like you said, 14 years through the whole process. You've been around longer than that since you claimed that you changed your life around.
By the way, I just want to let y'all know earlier in this dialogue I had with him, he said that he mailed out. That's when he said he sent it to him. He sent it through the mail. Yeah. Remember, he said that Terrence Crawford can just buy it, or any fighter can just buy it on Amazon. Remember, he said they can get it over the counter. But yet he called a doctor to get, okay, never mind. But he also said that he got to send it to, well, what he got to send it to him for when they can go get it over the counter or Amazon? Okay.
Well, since you got out of the federal prison camp, I had a question. I stumbled over something that was interesting that I didn't know anything about. I didn't know that you had some kind of dialogue with Alex Rodriguez. Alex Rodriguez. We all know who he is. Great MLB player. To my understanding, in 2012, this is all public record, he came to you. And I don't know if Romanowski brought him to you, but he came to you.
Romanowski picked him up at the airport and brought him to me. Drove him to the snack, yes.
Right. So you did an interview with the Daily News, and they actually quoted you by saying Alex Rodriguez came to you for illegal substances, but hypothetically, the topic came up for him to receive performance-enhancing drugs from you. What? To you for illegal substances, but hypothetically, the topic came up for him to receive performance-enhancing drugs from you. What happened in that situation?
No, he asked my opinion about this one or that one, and these are things that were certain. Back then, there was a doctor that he was with, as well as Tiger with from not Bosch, but yeah,
Anthony Gaza from Canada.
There was another
from
doctor,
Montreal.
Anthony something from Canada.
Yeah, Gaza.
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about.
So we talked about some of these things, but he was not asking me to provide those to him. I guess there was already through testing and other discussion or investigation of him and Tony Bosch, and so he was looking for what can I do that with legal performance enhancing substances.
So what did you do then, Vic? Because Alex Rodriguez, he got picked up by the same guy that was getting steroids from you before you went to jail. Bill Romanowski. Why would Bill Romanowski bring him to you? You've been home for 6 years from prison. You don't do that no more. Bill Romanowski picked him up from the airport, Alex Rodriguez, brought him to your office to ask you about this one or that one, this steroid or that steroid, this PED or that PED. Well, if you ain't in the game no more, why would Bill bring him to you? Oh, okay, right. But anyway, what did you do after that?
So did he come? Yes. Did we end up testing his blood? Yes. Did I end up making recommendations to him and providing him with supplements? Yes.
Did I test his blood? You knew you was banned from baseball, Victor, around this time. And you still was around that athlete, Alex Rodriguez, who was, by the way, under investigation with Anthony Bosch, his steroid dealer and supplier and administrator, who was indicted, by the way. And I got some of this transcript, and we're going to talk about that later. Woo! Because Victor Conte's name is in that as well. Just 15 years of research. Let me just finish, and then I promise you I'm going to let y'all go.
That was the extent.
Now, what is the process? I heard you say that just now about
Listen!
Rodriguez. You said it the last time you were on here about Clarissa Shields. You said it about Terrence Crawford. You just said it earlier about Boots. What is the significance? Oh, also, of course, you was on Grand Basinger, and you said that Sugar Shane Mosley went on the freeway, and of course, he went to a doctor to get his blood tested. What is the significance of testing athletes' blood when they get with you directly? What does that mean?
I try to describe it like this.
Yeah.
If you were going to take your family on a trip cross country on Route 66, right? Don't you think it would make sense to pay attention to the gauges in your car?
Yes.
The gas, the temperature, the compression, et cetera.
Yeah.
So I look at this as like the gauges, where it would be similar to when you take your car to the auto diagnostic place and they hook it up and they tell you, here's this cylinder's got low compression, you got a vacuum leak, you got this stuff. By doing the testing of about 50 parameters, it's actually exactly 50 is where we start.
Yeah.
You look at the hematology, which is the red blood cells and all about oxygen transport. You look at the immunology, which is the white blood cells, and that's all about their immune system and ability to deal with any sort of virus and so on. You look at the anabolic hormones, growth hormone, free testosterone, testosterone. You look at the overtraining markers like CK or creatine kinase, which is a direct measurement of muscle tissue damage. You look at all the nutritional elements. So we're taking this information, and every boxer has a different biochemical profile. So when we see that there's these, like another one's LDH, lactate dehydrogenase, when you see these markers of overtraining are high, then you need to reduce the training load, the number of days you train, and incorporate more recovery. And I call it active recovery because they're not just doing nothing on days off. They're like riding on a bike, breathing 68% oxygen. So they're trying to accelerate the.
I heard enough. All of what he just said, and I have some information on when we talk about red blood cells and white. I gotta take my glasses off for this. Red blood cells and white blood cells. I'm gonna educate y'all on that real soon, and we're gonna come back and spin the block on what he said. But all of this just to buy supplements online from snack.com? It's funny to me. You know what? I'm doing way too much talking. Don't take my word for it.